Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, friend? This is the video number 3. We talk about the running work at the site. We make some explanation about the process of the work at the site, different kind of the project. Depend on the photo which we show the stage for the work at the site, and today we'll follow for another photo speak about the sequences of the work. So let's start. This photo which is appear showing one tower, include two basement plus ground plus 45 floor, and it's clear here in the photo slab, and this kind of the slab is post tension slab. If you see, this is white color above the shutter of the slab. It is showing the length or the way which we have to fix the duct of the strand. First we fix here, this is the first layer of the steel, as you see here, in two direction, short and long direction. After we make this one, like you see here, the laborers bring the steel and complete the fixation of the first layer of the steel in the two-way side, long side and short side. Then around the slab, it's fixed like U-bar additional steel shape, like you see here, like U-bar. This is the normal for column steel, like you see, a lot of 32 diameter, a lot of details for the steel here, more steel inside the column, and this is the overlap length for the steel, because this big diameter, so the overlap length is more than, should be 1.5 diameter. After we finish this first layer for the steel, we have to fix the strand, we have to fix the chair. We make the strand as per the moment shape of direction, and after that we start for the sequences for strength for the strand, as per we explanation in previous video more detail about the post tension slab. This is another photo showing the raft for 400 villa. It's coming one raft for all. The thickness of the raft for the villa, it's coming 80. We make the shutter around, you see, after finish the excavation, and after finish the excavation we make compaction, and we make cone test soil cone test. After that we cast the BCC. After that we make waterproof. We make anti-termite first, then we make cast BCC, then we make waterproof, then we proceed like you see here in the photo. This is the detail for the steel layers for the raft. Around the column we put the extra steel, you see here more steel around the column. Then we fix all the pipe for electromechanical for drainage, like you see here in the photo. And around you see here, because we have retaining wall and we have basement, we fix the water stopper. This is the blue color which you see around the photo, around the raft. This one is water stopper to remove to avoid any water coming from inside or from outside to the basement area. Then you can, after finalizing all the steel and all the services, you can proceed for casting concrete for the raft. This photo showing the progress work for the villa from inside one view, and you see here complete all the construction work for the villa. Running for above the roof is the waterproofing and the terrazzo, and this is the substation, and we're running here in between the infrastructure to start for excavation for the manhole, to collect all the pipe from the villa, to make main connection with the main pipe, to take it outside to the main line pipe from authority. Here is running finishing work for the plaster work, for the marble work, for the painting work, and also for installation for the services above the roof. In this photo, it's showing the pile cap details. In this one, you see we make compaction, we make details here. This is the pile cap details, already casting BCC first, then the pile cap because we have pile also. After that, we cast the neck column. You see here the labor working for the shutter to cast the neck column and to cast the strap and the tie beam in between the pile cap. This photo showing another project showing the excavation work. All the area should be excavation by because we have raft. Before here you see this shoring around all the project area. We have a basement and we cast the raft 1.5 meter depth. And all this HI beam because the height of excavation not too much, so we fix all the you see here HI beam. This HI beam it should be fixed properly. Sometimes we fix anchors if we need. Otherwise you fix only the HI beam. Also the panel, concrete panel, you have to cover one by one all the panel. You make by steps excavation and put your panel, excavation and put your panel until you reach to the level of the excavation. Complete your shoring, complete your HI beam, complete your all your concrete panel as per the clear in the photo. After that you start for proceed for compaction, properly compaction and make anti-termite and proceed for casting BCC. In this photo showing next step, already cast make compaction or already cast the BCC, what is the plastic sheet and cast the BCC by grade C20, 20 Newton per millimeter square after finish the anti-termite and we after curing we will proceed for waterproofing detail. This is the excavations under the building and this is the excavation for the tower crane for shifting material. This photo showing the raft sequences of the work as we said. Thickness of the raft 1.3 meter. This is the depth, this is the foundation for the tower crane. You fix the first layer, second layer, third layer in all direction and you put the extra steel around the column. This is steel for the overlap for the column from the raft and if you see here we finish all the shoring work from HIB, we fix the concrete panel and we finish all the waterproofing. You see this is the dark color. We finish the membrane first, bitumen first, membrane 4 mm and we put the protection board 3.5 mm. Then if you see this is the blue color, this is the water stopper also between the retaining wall which we will cast and between the raft foundation. This is the detail for the raft. You have to cover your steel until you finish all the steel to proceed for casting the concrete. This photo shows the fixation of the tower crane because you have, before you cast the concrete you have to fix the leg of the truss for the tower crane. So here the mobile crane shifted the truss for the tower crane. You have to make sure for the capacity of the loading of the mobile crane to take this load and to put it in the right location for the tower crane. This is the water tank and this is the blue water stopper. This is the overlap for all the water tank and this is the water stopper inside the wall of retaining wall of the water tank. And this is the progress work running to finalize the steel work to make ready for casting concrete. This stage of casting concrete after finish all the steel, you see 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 crane pump 1 2 3 4 5 pump. It's now in installation. You have to make sure for logistic area from where your car will come. You have to make sure from the mixed concrete design. It's coming by C40 and 40 Newton after millimeter square. You have to make sure for the degree, for the temperature of the concrete 30 degree. You have to make sure from the slump test as per the specification, and you put the pump and to start for casting the concrete for one stage or two stage. We cast for this 12,000 cubic meter in 2 days as per the working running at the site. You have to take care for the process for the casting to avoid any problem. After casting you have to make properly curing for the concrete. This photo showing after we finish all the casting concrete, we start for the ground floor column in the basement. You have to put the steel for the column as per the requirement and as per the drawing. You have to put the cover block like you see here. This is white color is the cover block. You have to make shutter properly as per the design. All this is the shutter, and to close it properly, make protection and casting the concrete work for all more than 500 column in the basement. It's already casted, plus the retaining wall from around the basement. This also photo show the casting sequences of the casting of the concrete. We make construction joint. We cast for 2 steps. This is the first step, casting, and after the casting we make curing. This is the overlap for the steel for the column and core area and the retaining wall. This is the tower crane which we already fixed location, and this is the second stage which it will be casting after finish the first stage. Thank you guys for listening, and don't forget to subscribe in our channel. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.